Hello, hello. We're live and alive for episode 10. Hope everyone's doing mighty fine today. Even though I'm talking to myself, I'm doing great. Shout out to Team Canada Women's. Came within minutes of snagging gold. Big comeback by the States. I respect it. Hell of a game. Now we're waiting for the men's. All right. I had a buddy recommend, a buddy and loyal viewer of the stream. I'll pause the music for a second before I get going. Who recommended this video. Speed run on the Caro level 800 to 1,000. And it's phenomenal. Like if someone's trying to learn the Caro, check this out. Plays 3-minute games. It's a lot higher level than this. His YouTube name is Chess Bra. I don't know his actual name.
Alrighty, let's continue.
Could be Pooja, but I have no idea. It could be trolling.
The hillbilly attack.
But he plays the Caro every single game, and just shows the black clips. But he speed runs it and shows every variation off of it, and just how solid it is. And it's a big, it's a pawn collector essentially. You're strengthening your position. They slip up once, you can really take advantage of it. But if they play tight and aggressive and check all their corners and make sure they're not getting trapped in anything, you almost always collect pawns, or at the very least, take control of the center and strengthen your position in the back because of how passive you play with the Caro. So it's very interesting. If anyone is looking to learn more about the Caro, especially if people struggle with black, like it's a pretty easy one to learn. There's not too much theory in it, and it makes sense. So I tuned in. It's an hour long, but they're quick 3-minute games. He explains every move very well, and when he doesn't, he rips through because he's low on time. He'll rip through it and then go back and explain it. So I recommend. All right, so we're gonna jump right into some puzzles. Just get the music going here. I want some electric, but I don't want anything too crazy. Okay, we're going to jump into some puzzles to start. I had a rough finish last stream. I was within 3 points of the highest elo I've ever been. I was 1082. 1085 was my highest elo. So I was a game away. I was up in the game, ended up losing, and then proceeded to lose 3 straight. It's painful, but I went back and learned a lot from those games. And did a little bit of homework before coming into this one. So
checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. Yes, indeed, you got it.
Nowhere for him to run.
You can win if you find the checkmating idea.
The checkmating idea. What do we... No, because then he's take, and then that's mate.
You missed a key idea there.
You can take.
Want to give it another try?
Do we connect the rooks? I gotta see this one. So you sack it and then come down with the queen? I had a feeling, but
Calculate
I
for checkmate.
sack my rook. Calculate the checkmate. When to move. Here. And then here. That's
Smart
nasty.
play.
We're moving up. We're moving up.
Oops, I blundered. Can you find a way to checkmate me?
Right here.
This lets me capture your queen. And
Ah,
after all trades, I'll be the one winning material.
straight down.
Very well solved. Find the game ending idea. Yes, that's the way.
Nasty, because then you're winning a rook. Because only out is blocking with the rook, and you're winning.
Work towards pawn promotion.
Okay.
You got it. Well done.
Well, little knight sack for the pawn promotion. We love that. It's filthy.
This is the most important moment of the game. Find a way to checkmate me.
Okay. I think here. No, it's
I can go like this, then I'll be safe.
interesting.
Good solving.
But you can still go here. That's what I don't get on that one, but okay.
Checkmate is coming. Do you see the way to win?
Yeah, way to move, mate.
Correct. Well played. Calculate for checkmate.
Here. Here. Here.
That's right. Well played.
You're gonna take it. You're just gobbling everything. Holy, that's a nasty one. The back
Can you
rank.
find a way to win material?
Find a way to win material.
One, two, three in a row. Great work.
Let's get a couple.
Calculate
more
for
here.
checkmate.
Black to move. Part of me wants to go here. He can still run. Which is why I kind of like this too. Here. And here. I guess.
Great. You found the solution. Calculate correctly and you'll win material.
Puzzles are just nice. It's a nice brain teaser before you start playing. You'll see a couple positions that you play in puzzles in game, and it's exciting. So, okay, win material. Okay. I gotta move it. Do
I can go like this, then I'll be safe.
Why would
That's
they
right.
take
Well
that,
played.
though? They could just run back. I guess then it's mate, so they have to.
Checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. Bingo. You got it.
It's one square shy, and you rush, and you end up sacking a piece by accident and then losing the game. And if you check the queen first, make it move, and then jump in, it can be a lot more dangerous. All right, let's do one or two more and jump right into a couple.
Find a way to end the game with a checkmate.
So I think you have to.
Perfect. Nice work.
Forced to go back, and then you made them. All right. We're feeling pretty good. Your Peggy move. You don't like this. We castle and put them on the open file. Okay. Let's get into a game. I'm excited to use the Caro Kann. I was just watching an hour video. I read a bit more up on him. I'm going to give it a go. I don't know if I'm liking this electronic playlist for the time being. Well, with white, I like playing Louis Lopez. Get aggressive in their face. Okay, I think here you always take. It's double stacks. Yeah, it opens up there. And I want to say, I feel like there's a trap. But can he check me with anything? No, right? Pawn up next. I'm assuming he just takes. And you attack and defend, depending on what he brings up with. Everything's still fine. Hold on. Pretty sure this is a fun little move now. So you check. If he brings a pawn up, you take. Oh my god. Oh, all right. Time to get serious now. I did that on purpose, people. Ugh, that's disgusting. Well, we're gonna bring the rook on the file. He's most likely gonna come back or defend it. We're gonna look at it twice. I think we pin. Because if he were to take, I take, and then I run this up, I can at least get a piece back. Okay, well, that's a nasty check. And then we're looking at this twice. And that's a nice check for that again. We're getting some pieces back. I mean, this back rank is kind of scary. That's why I opened that up. Okay. Part of me wants to live here just in case he wants this file. Blocks the only open file. We're going to try and make a dream happen from this game. I mean, obviously it's smart for him to trade. I think he's going to take it regardless. It's going to live here. And here we have to. Now we attack it of equal value, hoping he doesn't see that, but obviously he will. Sloppy start. One queen mistake. Just fine, honestly. It happens. You can't let it happen often. I mean, I gotta be. We're gonna wave the white flag on this one. That's a sloppy start. That was a tough. Just one. Just losing your queen is very tough. One miss. And I was just putting my queen on the wrong square. I just didn't think I moved it quick. I felt like I had a trap and I didn't see his little sneaky knight in the corner. Oh, Ukraine. I'm going to try and guess the flags as well. See how bad my geography knowledge is. Okay, this guy's playing quick. Oh, this one's fine because you can double stack. He'll most likely, the smartest move is to take with this. Oh, because it opens up the queen file and he didn't. So I'm almost hoping he takes. Okay. So we almost want to kick it. But first I'm going to... There's some moves here. I'm going to be patient because if I can move that knight, it's obviously discover this. It leaves it hanging. But there's a fun move after that because if you discover to a square where you can take him, yeah, he'll just come back and block and I take, which is only slightly annoying. So I think we're going to castle first, put them both on the same file. Was that the wrong move? So right now, if I move that knight, he gets my queen. So I think, no, I can't go with something. I needed to put him in double check, which is slightly annoying. I think we have to almost sack that knight, but try and get a better position. Because if I take with the bishop, I can at least grab another discover check. It's defended twice. This is a fun discover check. Once I throw the knight, or I got to defend my queen. Here, here. Yeah, I think here. Because if he takes, I mate, so he has to take. And if he takes, I check him again. I think this is a fun one. Oh, does he grab that? Jesus. Why am I not looking at these moves beforehand? I'm getting too excited for the trap. I think we kick or win to at least pull it back to someone even. Okay, so we have to. And if we take with the knight, that leaves the pawn still defended. If we take with this, it opens up the file. So I think I'm going to take with the knight. Defend. Push some pawns up. I got to get pawns up the board. Granted, I don't know what that does. He's not really setting anything up. I can attack. And potentially get these both on the same file at least. This is kind of fun now. Because if he moves it, and I should win a knight, he's moving too quick. This is why it's annoying when you... I should just take my... It's a long game. I think we're forced to take. Put him in check. He takes with this. Okay, now there's something else fun. I win his rook if he takes this knight and we tie the game. And I think he has to deal with it. And if he doesn't, I potentially take here. Puts me in check. Perfect. And he wins a knight. Oh. Oh my God. He saved me. The royal fork. That's phenomenal. We are back in the game. Oh, we needed that. Okay. I mean, my clock's still fine. I got tons of time. Jesus. The move there for him was, can you move? I can't. I'm going to wait till after the game. That was disgusting. There was something else there for him. If he just didn't get so, he could have just taken my knight with his knight, which is crazy. That's why losing these people hurts. Okay. Now we're up a rook. We just got to take pieces. That one's free. You can't back rank me. You can't really come down. You can threaten, but then I'm grabbing this. We have 5.5 minutes. This should be an easy win. I could find a way to screw this up royally. But from down a queen to now up pawns. How many pawns am I even up? Holy. Up 2 pawns. And have a rook versus a knight. It's beautiful. We got 1 viewer. Shout out to you, whoever you are. Feel free to get active in the chat. Learn from my mistakes, too. I'm wondering where in Ukraine. I get 9 points for this win, which is massive. Curious. Because I saw a video of Kyiv recently, which I believe is their capital. And it's just like whatever they use, that wiring they use to stop drones, the whole city's just like 30 feet up is just covered in wires. 4.5 years, 5 years after this has started, which is just wild. It's crazy that it's still going on. My heart goes out to them. No one on planet Earth shouldn't endure what they're going through. Kids are just walking under that like it's every day, going to school. Okay, I'm hoping he just resigns, but I think with how sloppy I was in the beginning, he's going to try and play this out, which I would too, to be honest. It's big that I get 9 points for this because he's got 20 more ELO. A lot of people think when you finally go up and then chat, you're usually talking shit, but like I should always start the conversation earlier on when we're even. The thing is also it's kind of scary when you leave yourself a back rank check, but he has no rook. So he can't check with just a knight. He's got doubled up pawns. I think he's gonna let this come all the way down and just bleed out. Also, I should find a way to yeah, no, it's a pawn. Pawn. That one's pinned. I'm going to slide over and then grab this one. We're almost even in time, too. Things are looking up after that crazy start in the first game. I sacked my queen, not intentionally either. Both times because I hung my queen. Hung my queen in the first game and got dog walked around and they ate everything. Hung my queen in this and was able to flip it, which I shouldn't have. They should have grabbed that knight and there was no fork down on the. They gifted me that comeback and I appreciate that from Vlad. Thank you. I don't even want to talk. See, a lot of times when it doesn't auto abort after like 2.5 minutes, it means they're still clicking pieces and just not moving and intentionally just bleeding out the clock. So making me wait 5 minutes essentially for this win. When I mean, if you know you lost, you should have respect and just resign. A lot of players in the chess world just immediately, when they understand they're in a losing position and understand the level of play. Granted, I hung my queen early, so I would probably just play this one out regardless. In hopes for a draw or a mistake on my end, but just bleeding out the clock to, I mean, just doesn't look good on both sides. Appreciate it. I don't even want to look back on that one because I played it very sloppy. Finally, we got black. And run a little Caro Kann. Nice. Yeah. So a lot of times they take. Yeah. The next move is you can't go here now. I want to live here. But I don't think it's the move right away. I think here, here. Here, bishop. See, by locking that up, then I can't get my bishop out, which is it's essential in the Caro Kann to get that bishop free and at least have it on a very active space. So I got to find out. I think you got to pull it out earlier, to be honest. I almost just want a pawn chain to be annoying and have one all the way down on my 5th, their 4th rank. This one's a little more slow pace, which is nice. Michael. All right, so we can defend that one again if we really want with the queen or something. Because he's looking at it twice, which is slightly annoying. And if I pawn push up, he just takes with his knight. So we got to find a way. I think we pin for now because if he were to take that pawn, then that's a hung knight. And if he comes up, it's a free. Like I don't think there's any way he can come crashing down. I think the best play for him is dark square bishop, get it active, and have it looking as well. Because that's a fun check, and then I can also grab that. Yeah, and he did that. But now I think that I throw them both on the same file because then there's some more interesting plays here. And I hope you can hear me fine. I'm a little far away from the mic. Bring it in a little closer here. Not too much, taking too much of this. Getting some screen time. Okay. We can check. But I want to say we kick the knight first. I think we do, because he can't come down. I mean, he can come right here and live there, which is kind of annoying. So maybe we don't do it yet. I think we kick with this. Get the bishop active. Still defended. If he were to take, I bring it in again. Part of me wants to go here. So I'm looking at the rook. And if not, I throw... I mean, I could take here, but then it hangs my queen. So it's not a bad move. I can also try and... I'm going to boot him again. I'm just going to make this knight bounce around while I'm promoting. I'm not going to hang my queen this game. I hung it back to back. What's going on here? He's scaring me with this knight a little bit. It's not a bad move either, because now I have to move my queen. But I feel like he's trapped soon. Oh, and if I put it here... Oh, no, we're good. We're good. I think here... Because, yeah, he's looking for that fork, but it's still defended. If he takes that, I take, and he's not looking at me anymore, and I put him in check also. Here? This knight's on a mission. Okay, we have to get rid of him. He is looking at this twice. I'm liking the electro beats a little bit. It's just funny when it switches up to a heavy EDM song and just gets me. I just want to trade pieces and fight him on the chessboard. Okay. I think we kick first. There's something better. He can only live here, which is very annoying if he comes crashing down. I don't want to give him that. I just want to offer here. Here first. Oh, as he comes down, it's not the worst. Then here. So we're looking at this square twice. We're going to play this smart. We're going to play this slow, controlled, smart. Trying not to make any major... Like, I want my blunders. See, it is an annoying square. I had a feeling he was going to come crashing down. Because now it's defended by the pawn, too. So the only thing I really want to trade it with is a knight or something of equal value. Now I kind of want this here. I think he's kind of... I think it's fun. He's looking at it twice, 3 times, actually, which is not fun. So I think first we're going to throw this here. Here. Oh, this one's more fun, to be honest. But it doesn't really do much. Just runs it out of harm's way. Our clock's coming down like too much right now, and I don't want to push it forward yet because he's looking at it twice. So part of me does want to live here. Here, no. All right, well, guess that's where it's living. It's kind of annoying because I blocked the bishop. It probably should have lived there. Okay, now I almost just have to move it, which for some reason I like this square just to develop and then castle. It blocks. Once I pull this out now, I mean, it's annoying. I'm going to live this here, defend the knight twice, pull this knight out. He's coming down. I think here. And I get one of those pawns. It's pretty nasty, not going to lie, because I don't want to lose it. He's looking at this twice. This guy's scaring me right now. Some big moves coming up. Can't give him that either. So he's looking at this twice. Think here. And let him take it if he wants it. Can also bring the knight back down and threaten the bishop, which is kind of fun. And look at it 3 times. When you can attack and defend in a certain position, it is nice. Gotta really watch my clock now. It's not pinned. It's just annoying. I think he overstepped because now when he takes this, I don't want to lose my rook. So it is a wasted move now. Very annoying. I can't go back 1. I got to go back 2. And I got to offer a bishop trade. He's going to come crashing down soon. I really got to watch my clock. Because being down pieces and down clock is crazy. Got to make some dreams happen here. Gotta make him think too. I don't even like taking it either because having his queen crashing down on a check is pretty nasty. I think knight to here. Try and mount some offense. Like, he's pretty nice. Even though he's double stacked, like he's pretty secure in the center here, and it's very suffocating. And I swear if he takes that, it almost might be better to take with my queen. Prevent a check here. I'll be double looking at it twice and offering a queen trade. Okay. This guy's very annoying. I got to give up room and take with my knight. This song is not it for right now. He does block, but he's looking at it twice. I really got to watch the clock. Here. I think here. So it's double looked at and threaten this because I got to get that. I got to get that bishop out of there, man. I'm taking too long on these moves. I got to know what I'm doing. I got to not borderline pre-move. This game's getting sweaty. One thing he's not paying attention is obviously clock now because I'm up big on him. So if I start moving quick and he starts eating, I can pull this back even pretty quick. I think knight here next. on the f5 square. Threatening this. If you were to take, I can take and take, so we won't. I'm going to take with my knight first, actually. So I'll be looking at this. And there's a castle involved, and I can connect my rooks at least for the time being. We got it back under 2 minutes. I want to move fast on this one. Granted, he doesn't put me into some... There's no way he can check me. I think he's going to come crashing down. I mean, if I was him, I would unstack my pawns. Have it live there. If he brings the queen down, I'm trading. Okay, I think here. I think he's going to take it, which would be the smart move. Because then we stack his pawns up again. He's got basically a square, which I don't know. That's not nice. Plus, it frees me up to castle. I think for sure he's taking this. And if he doesn't, I'm just going to flip it right onto this square. Okay. Have to. We got it back under a minute. Now this can live here, which is kind of nice. I mean, once again, if he takes that, oh, we can figure it out. This here isn't bad either because I'm threatening his bishop. It's defended. It blocks him. I think I like this move. Also take, but then that lives there. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be able to take it with the bishop next. I want to leave that here. Block his threat. Look at his bishop. I don't want to castle because then he's going to immediately put me in check. He can take that right now, which I'm letting him have it. That's why I kind of want to get him off the board. They're both on the same file. And if not, that is a free pawn. I feel like he's going to go here. I'll be able to defend that and free up this space. He's up 2, but he's in a very weird position with 3 pawns stacked. I think we have to take. We now got the clock back to almost even, which is wonderful. Comeback City. Okay. I want to take. It's pinned, yes. Not if I do this. He really wants it. Sure, I'm just going to take and then hide it back again. Am I forced to go back? I mean, I can just take it. If he really wants, he can have it back. Then there's this next. Now I kind of just want to trade and stay up on clock if I can. Like, we're back to even again. So if I'm him, crash down for sure. The only thing that does is it kind of puts the rook and the queen very close together. That's a nasty fork too. Obviously, Grant is defended twice. That's a check. That's a check. There's something else here, but I don't have much time. He's going to take. I want a square for it to run behind. So I'm going to defend that and tuck him behind once he checks me here. He can't. Only check me here. I mean, he can check me here and I'm going to run. Okay, we're back up on clock again. It's creeping into the last minute. We're going to do what Canada couldn't to the American right here. Yeah, we're going to tuck back down. There's nowhere you can go. That's still defended. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. Now I have to beat him on clock in a sweaty game. How did I let that happen? That's tough. This is so bad. We're fucked. I threw the game. I had to take his queen there, and it would have been a lot sweatier. And now we're ladder mated. Ugh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. One move. Not even give him the check. Let me go back to that. I didn't even see I moved too quick because of the time. All I had to do was take double stacks his pawns, and we're in such a better position. Like, that was such a dumb mistake by me because I would have been up too. I just didn't see it. And I think he knew I wouldn't see it. Ugh, I still had a minute on the clock too. Because this is nasty too, because I'm also looking at his rook. Like, if he for some reason moves this, which I think he would take, I take. And now we're just better. Yeah, sure, he can come down if he wants or take. I go here. He lives here. Yeah, it would have been a spicy game. I mean, I would have been up, but he's got some pass pawns and it's looking pretty good. Slightly annoying. I'm not too upset at that one. Indonesia cheated on that one and checked. Okay. So now we got to do this right. We pin. He most likely attacks. Okay, he doesn't. We come here. Threaten this. Defend. Okay, now we here. Open up this file. I like this here. I also don't mind this here either. Now here, defending it twice if he yeah. One knight first. I used to be a big knight guy. This guy's playing real quick, which we don't mind. We're gonna get this dub back, I think, very fast. It's pinned, yes, but now there's something else. We take this. No. Here. It's fine. We still strengthen our pawns. I think we still keep it pinned. And then we come back and defend. We take. We threaten it the next move. He brings the bishop to one of these two squares or brings his queen into the game. Okay. So that's a free pawn. If we castle next play, where's he looking to come down? He has to come here of all plays. That's a nasty check if we can, once his queen moves. Can we castle first just to be safe? I think right here. Okay, how do we kick his queen? Okay, on this one, we just have to wait. Okay. He can't come anywhere, right? As long as I go here. Can't come here, can't come here. I think we defend, and if he really wants it, we open up my rook file as well. Yeah, double stack, sure, but he's kind of tucked in behind. Let's force something. I think same thing. We sack a rook, sure, but we throw him on the same file, and there's a check soon. Yeah. Here, offering a trade and potential rook. I'll grab another pawn. My pawns are very strong. Still can't do anything with that. I think we're going to start gobbling. I don't even want to offer the trade. Here? Here and then here? Okay, now there's something. Check. And then we go back. And I think there's nothing he can, if he comes, we win. Now do we pawn push? I think we bring these two into the party, to be honest. Here. Here. That's a fun check. Get them off their line. That's a fun check. We go here next, so he can't check me more than once. If he really wants to, he can. We're looking pretty good with this pawn structure as well. Yeah, sure, I'm down a rook, but they're very easy to watch when there's two rooks. Because they put them on the same file, and then you know exactly where he is. It's not like a sneaky bishop in the corner or... Okay. What is this song? Now we're going to run this up. Make sure he can't do anything. We're going to push my pawns. Nice. What did he do? Why did he resign immediately? Like, granted, I get he can't do anything. Oh, I can take with my pawn. Perfect. He resigned so fast I couldn't even see. Yeah. I would have been here, here, here. Forcing him to go back in hopes that he would go here. Oh, he can't even. I think here, and then there's some fun stuff. Nice, big win. Okay, we got it back. Shout out to that respectful resign immediately. That was like he moved and then resigned. He knew immediately that he messed up. All right, I got to get one back against this American here. Caro again. We're just going to run it. You can still play this. And most of the time they do trade. Okay, what was the move now? I think we still bishop out. Or do we throw knight out? I think knight out to block the check. Now bishop out? Yeah. It's called the hillbilly attack when they come crashing down like that with the pawns and the light square bishop, which is hilarious. I like some of the names. Okay, so that's a free. There's nothing else you can do, right? When they move fast after something like that, it always scares the shit out of me. Also, there's he saw it. I was gonna say it was a free rook. Can check. Forcing him to deal with it, which the only real do we castle and put him on the same file? Why does that feel right? Usually you would castle on the opposite side. I kind of want to bring this bishop into play too. So by doing that, I would take and then I end with a check, which is kind of nice. Here. This is kind of fun now because if he moves that knight, I snag his queen. I mean, he's moving pretty quick. Okay. Now it's pinned, which is very nice. I think we unpin it, but he's not going to take it. I think we unpin it with this, then jump my knight into the party. And look to castle on the king side. We're playing some good chess. There's been some sloppy moves for sure, but I understand them immediately. It's crazy how fast everyone's playing. There's usually a lot of slow games. And I honestly, for the first like 6,000 games on chess.com, I played to have an advantage. Okay, I think we have to take it. There might be something better. I think I have to take it. But we have two knights looking at this, which is a lot of fun. That's a free pawn now. It's defended. We're up. I don't even know how we're up 6. I got a bishop and a rook from him. Okay. We love this. I don't even remember grabbing the bishop, to be honest. And he didn't even take it. This guy's moving weird. Okay, I really want a castle. I'm not still defended. I want a castle. I'm going to play this smart. I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I feel like he's just moving pieces for fun. So I get mate in one. Watch this. So that's not even hung yet. I hope he thinks it's hung too. Fun part about that is he just hung a rook too. He's got to resign at this point. GG's. Okay, we got that one back for Canada. Let's go Canada. Come on. It's shaping up to be another gold medal game between U.S. and Canada too. Dare I jinx it? That was phenomenal. Okay. We got it back. Whoever the one loyal viewer is right now, feel free to tune into the chat if you can. If not, don't stress. Okay, we're going to jump into another one. We got back-to-back black. I honestly love playing with black now after studying as much of the Caro Kann as I can. This one I don't like because they're looking for a trade immediately. I usually just push forward and either jump out with my knight to defend. What's he looking at here? Here, knight. I also don't mind offering a bishop trade just because I don't like how he's kind of stuck. He can't really go back anymore. Yeah, sure, he can move over. But if he moves, over at all. Like that's a take, that's a take, that's a take. He's kind of forced to go back, which then it's a wasted move. And he blocked his only out. We got another American. Part of me wants to take. Force a double up on a pawn. I have mine looking pretty deep. Okay, now night out. Castle. Book moves here. Gotta go 2-1 against the Americans tonight. I'm playing with anger against these guys. By the first one I lost, I just wanted to beat them so bad. Okay, we're still looking at this almost 3 times. Now I kind of want to castle. This is almost fun too. Bishop here is almost a lot of fun. So obviously pawn pushes up to defend, but he has too many. He has the knight looking at it and the pawn. I at least have a pawn. I think we're going to castle. Throw my rook on this soon. Because there's a fun pin there. If I push forward, he takes. Cool. Oh. This is almost nice now, too. We're going to defend with the rook. Move some pieces out so we can have a couple looking at it. It's a nice move. Defends the bishop. Book move, book move. Guy's playing off instinct here. Now I kind of want to... I think we got to bring the bishop out. I don't mind this for when I eventually move forward. I mean, I feel like he's just going to bring a pawn up, and it's not the best move then. Yeah. Take. See, I would normally... Annoying, for sure. Because if I take and he takes with a pawn, he opens up the file as well. I shouldn't have done it. I rushed that one. Can I attack his queen? No. So we're most likely going to retreat. It's annoying. I'm going to retreat to here. So we're still looking at this 3 times. Could block and look at it twice. He's only looking at it twice, but I don't want to move it now a 3rd time. Like, that's going to live there for a little bit. Next is rook to here, because rook to here is nasty. Or sorry, knight. Knight to the d5 is... Granted, he's looking at that. Never mind. This is why you don't rush people. It would be frustrating for him to bring up another pawn, but then it disrupts his whole chain. And I could take it once I move the knight if he doesn't defend it immediately. There's not many squares I can run right now. So I'm going to throw this here. Honestly, I don't even mind that. But I think I'm going to throw this here. I hate moving backwards. And he's coming down strong right now. Here? No. Here? No. I have to run it back. Which is sloppy. Regardless, I'm going to open up my pawn chain, so I might as well win 2 pawns for 1. Throw this here. And I can always tuck my... Sure, he checked. He can't even check me right now because of the knight. So it's honestly not the worst. Eventually, I'll have to tuck it in behind. I don't mind this either now. Ugh, bishop to block it and then look at that file. And he can't even push it forward now with that knight move. I have to. It blocks, which is defensive. It attacks. He pawn pushes forward, but then I can slip forward again, and I'm getting one of them. Brilliant move. I want to say that's going to be my brilliant move. What move is it? 16th move of the game. Bishop to g5. Remember that. Yeah. Rook's mine now, but can he check me after? For sure. He can check. I can run. And then he wins a knight. I gotta wash that square because the second I take, I mean, I'm assuming he takes back, but if he checks and I run here, that's free, and then it gets kind of scary because that's almost a mate. I would move and give myself a square. Okay, I think we're okay. He checks. If not, we got to defend that square somehow. It's already defended twice, which is very nice. Yeah. He can't come crashing down. He gets a free knight out of it. I then kick. He essentially ties the game, but I took a rook off the board. Because he's also going to get that bishop too. No, he won't because I'm kicking him with the rook. So he should take that. Yeah. That's a check for sure. But then I take out and we're staring. Staring at our queens and he'll grab that back. And it's an even game again. Oh, thank God. I should have taken with the rook, to be honest. We pawn push. So we're looking at both knights. It's a little dicey. Hold on. Here. Here. Did I rush that? I'm going to get this pawn. And here. He takes. One of them at least. There's no checks. He grabs another pawn. And here. We're sacrificing a lot of pawns here. We are up a rook, and I have to take advantage of that. I need this guy active. He's going to take this for sure. I can then kick him. And he can't check me. Yeah. So he can't check me. We're looking at this. We got to get hella active now after giving up 2 pawns from all that. Because once we take that, then there's also a discover. Because I'm going to attack it and just make a move. Not a bad move. I can't really go anywhere, to be honest, other than here. Gotta watch out. Also here, but it's no use. I guess I can go here. Let me go here first. No, part of me wants to live here. Start with that. I got to put him on this file first. This is a nasty take as well, because then I'm also 2 of them looking at him, looking at his dark square bishop. Gotta watch the clock too. It's a sweaty game. It's gonna go into an end game for sure. I watch the checks too. He still can't. I'm safe. Would be kind of scary having his rook on this file, but okay. I think he fucked up. We kick first. Hold on. Here, he moves it. I think here first, actually. I think he messed up because he can't attack me in any way with these knights. You can take that, but I'm offering that for... And next move, once he moves this, I'm going to take with this, and there's a discover check, which is pretty nasty this late in the game. I'm going to get a pawn and then most likely another piece, depending on where he moves. Plus this to discover check here with that being defended is nasty. Okay. And here and then here. Just gotta remember dark square. We can't get on a dark square bishop, and forks are nasty, especially with these 2 knights creeping in. And here to attack both, and then that next. Okay, now it's even better, because now he's pinned. And that's a fun one. That's a fun one too, because we're both looking at this square. I think he messed up by moving that knight. And hopefully he thinks a little now before he shoots for the moon. Plus I blocked the only file. And he still can't check me. By moving that would be crazy, because then he adds, yeah. That's a check. That's a check, which he's forced to take. And I get it, and I'm looking at his knight here as well. Yeah. Here next. It's a nice move by the knight, to be honest. I think back to the open file. And then the rook here. Because it just limits his space. Now here. So once again, he has no checks by moving his knights back. We're bringing the clock back down. I don't think he can defend it, because if he puts it here, I take it. I guess he can throw it here, which would be slightly annoying, but then I'm just going to start running this pawn up. With my king. I'm going to get the king active. I got this pawn lurking too for some last-minute heroics. A sweaty game, and I knew it was going to be an end game. Okay. I think I have to. In hopes that he goes here, because then here, and I can potentially... Oh, even here, and I snag. I got to be smart with this, because the knights are defending each other. So I can't get here. So if he keeps moving... That's a free pawn next. Okay. I think I have to. Because it's threatening a lot. It's still safe. I'm looking at this. If he were to move his knight, that's a fun check next. Did he fuck up? This is only square that way now. He's forced to come back here. I then boom. He's safe with this knight, which is super annoying. I think I have to get this active. They have to move. We need one of these to move. Because then there's a check and take or just a take here. So his knights are kind of screwed. They can't move. So as long as I push this king up, I have a minute clock. This should be a dub. This guy can't go anywhere. He's out of pawns now. I took care of 2 of them. So as long as I run my queen up and don't give myself a fork. Did I move it too early? Oh, I moved it too. I shouldn't have moved it too. I moved it too early. Is there anything I can do? I moved it too early. That's slightly annoying. I gotta get my king involved. All I had to do was move it 1 and run it up, and I would have been such a different game. I always find a way. Why did I move it 2 squares? The only time I can. Okay. Just gotta remember there's no... Here, here, and then mate. There's mate in 1 now. Granny's gonna check me. I only have 23 seconds left too. This is so annoying. I'm gonna lose on clock. Yes! Let's go! It did not need to be that sweaty. Oh my god. 1 pawn and it was the right pawn to move. I just moved it 2 squares. Oh Jesus. That was a greasy win. Like literally all I had to do, and this would have been, this was at like the 1 minute mark. All I had to do was move this once, because it's the second he moved one knight, I'm checking and taking that one or just taking this one. All I had to do is this. And then if he comes over, I come up. And then whatever, I can go. Was it his move technically? He can't take now. I don't know what his move is, to be honest. If he stays there, he's frozen. Like, granted, he can go many different routes, but like maybe I move this up. I don't know. But it's just a lot. Once I slowly skate this up, which I would eventually go here, he'd check me. I might go in front. Checks me again. Like there's just, it's just a lot easier. It would have been a lot easier to win on clock. I won with 2 seconds left, which is hilarious. All right, we'll take it. I'm going to run to the washroom quick. Jump into it now. We're getting some points back. All right. Big dub, big dub. It's not a bad track. Let's jump right into another one. Sorry for the delay. All right. 1067 is wild. We got black. Let's go. Caro on. See, I always want to take with the queen, but apparently it's better with the pawn. You strengthen this side. Now it's knight out with the pin, which is very annoying. It's not bad, but we're going to live there for a second. This knight out. Here. And here next if he doesn't take it. I mean, I think I made a mistake and rushed it again, but oh, okay. I don't think he takes. This isn't even free either, so we're double looking at this knight. I think he has to move it, which he doesn't go back, I don't think. That's fine. Part of me likes this at some point. We take. We take. Can't even check me. That's a nasty fork eventually. If he moves his queen. I hope he tries to check and gives me a free queen off rip. He won't. We're going to defend it with the bishop next. Get it active. Castle on the king's side. Make some dreams happen. I think he's going to... The best part is if they try and kick me with this. Okay. I don't know what that does. He's looking at this twice. I think here. Can't come here. Can't go here. He comes back somewhere. Yeah. Now we get this active. We're up a pawn. Man, the Caro Kann is just like the pawn slaughtering machine. You're usually, depending on however the game goes, whatever variation, you're usually up a pawn or two, and at very worst have a better position. Okay, so I'm trying to get to that c2 square before he castles. And if he castles, there's still something else. I think I want to get my my queen involved because we're both looking at that square. If he takes, which is very nasty, then we castle. Okay. Part of me wants to castle now. I think we go here. Either way, it's covered with this knight. That's why it's a very central position. Okay, now the fun begins because if I take, I would hope he takes with this. But then we have this and a potential mate. I'm going to throw this here. We almost want to sack this. So because he would move. Okay, that's a check as well now. It's kind of scary. Once again, I take with this. He takes. I slide my knight up. I think we throw this here. There's a potential sack with that. That's a fun check as well. Okay, this is fun now because he blocked the he's working for me, this guy. Shadow Gibson. Thanks for the rook. But now it's even more fun because if he tucks himself in the corner, that's mate. No? It's not even worth grabbing. Pretty sure that's mate. Yeah. Wow, I should have done it quicker. That was 100% mate. That's why I don't always get too... If you create a fork, a lot of people just immediately take his rook. But he backed himself into the corner. And that would have been checkmate. Can't take it. Can't go anywhere. Phenomenal. 1075. We are 1 win away. 2 wins away. Technically. From the highest I've ever been. Stream started off shaky, but we're doing all right. All right. What's that? 3 in a row? Shout out to the one person tuning in still. I don't know who you are, but you're a real one. 4 in a row. We got to game review this one. Just because I don't think I missed once. That was very fast.
You executed a great checkmate attack,
9.
capitalizing on your advantage to secure victory. I like what you're.
Where's the blunder?
A strong recapture that supports space.
Archon.
This move, a strong recapture that supports this move. You've pinned your opponent. Your opponent develops the knight. They played one of the best. Your pawn is undefended, so this move they missed a chance to capture a free pawn.
Yeah, and you'd win the trade.
For sure, you had to move away from the threat. They missed this. You trade off. Their best option was to recapture a piece. Good job. That's what I would have played too. They are threatening to checkmate the. You had a better way to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. They are threatening to checkmate the king.
Yeah, but he's almost got mate.
You had a better way to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn.
So I can it would defend and then also attack, which I get is kind of nice, but scary. I don't like them both looking at the square. Plus trading your queens and breaking that up. Sometimes I don't understand the blunder. Let's jump into it. I'm gonna have to play until I lose, I think. Where is this guy from? I do not know that flag. Was that Egypt? Woo! I do know that flag. Big brain, big brain. Okay. I'm already confused. Let's go here. Take the center. Block his, plus he can't come out. Rui Lopez, I guess not Rui. Here. It's kind of nasty because then he's going to come down and I can't castle, which is slightly annoying. Just trying to see if there's anything better. Check. I kind of want to castle still this game. He's trying to throw me off my game immediately. We're going to give him that pawn early. Made a mistake. Okay. Now I think we push forward. Attack his knight. I should have... Okay. Should have taken the force him so he can't castle. Here? And then castle? Because if we take, he takes, I guess we can castle on the other side. It's not the end of the world. That's a free pawn to tie the game up. Actually, no, it's not. It's a fun spot to live on. He's forced to go more left. He's not going to jump out, is he? Oh, he jumped out. That's crazy. We're going to add a discover into the mix. He moves it again, no? If I'm him, I move it again here. So at least when I double defend it, I'd have to defend it with a pawn then. What do you do? That's a check again. That's a nasty check. Can't defend it. I'm going to have to run again. That's a fun check. Where does he go? I think here, to be honest. We got to reclaim that file. Here. Tie the game up. Kick his rook. I mean, sure, you can push forward, but then I'm going to take with this one. Move him again. That's a fun check. Oh, we're so close. And we have a discover if he moves it over. Keep everything defended. Your move, Mrehim. Who's this photo? Okay. How do I check them otherwise? Here. Thank you very much. To rook against the knight. Yeah, he's up 2 pawns, but we run him up and we should be fine. I think he has to. And now we just got to eat them. So now this one is almost free. Okay, now how do we do this strategically? Here? Takes, I take. I think that's a mistake. So one of them's pinned. For his first mistake. I just have to keep one alive. I mean, I can still mate with just a rook, so I really don't mind. I win both. So I think we're fine. You got to trade both. GG's. Pretty sure it's me. He moved it to he wants a rematch, and I get black. I have to. This guy's not that good. That was phenomenal. And you can truly play the Caro Kann against any opening, which is kind of fun. Watching that guy play. Okay, so I really want to throw it here, but then he immediately kicks me. I think we go here for now. $10.83. Once again, this is for my all-time high. Like 5 in a row, too, at this level I'm happy with. Okay. Here. Open up both my bishops. That's a fun pin. Sure, he comes crashing out, but once again, I can move. Here. Two, look at this square now. Part of me wants the castle, but I feel like there's something better. I'm going to castle and try and play this smart. What does he come down? There's 3 looking at that square. Okay. Bring my rook over. Is there nowhere for me to run? If we go here. Okay, he gets a bishop. Where do I think we're fine with that. Here. Just play this smart. We lost a bishop, but that's not the end of the world. Double looking at that now. Think we get the bishop active? Oh, sorry, rook. Okay. Here. Here. Kind of nasty. Also, getting my queen on the same file is pretty crazy too. This guy just gets too aggressive. Yeah, I see you. Want to go here so bad and attack the queen. He's got a knight staring at me. Okay. Here. Should I play smart against this guy? He makes a lot of mistakes. This is for my all-time high ELO. 1085 was my all-time high. Okay. It's a check now. And free pawn. Plus gets my bishop staring at both his. And we don't mind the queen here because that's going to be another check as well if he threatens. This is kind of fun too. As long as I can defend it once. I think that's a mistake. That could be mate. I think that's mate. Where does he go? Okay, I guess he can block. Ties the game. Make sure I don't got back rank. Check him again. Back rank is kind of scary the second I move this knight. So we're going to slide back down. Play this safe, move it over. We're up 2 again. We're just going to play smart. This guy just moves too quick for his own liking. Now I want to go here because that's a fork. And I can defend it again. And they're both defending each other again. It's a back rank, so I got to watch out. But now it's not. Because we open up the rooks. They're defending. I love when the knights move in sequence too. This is a good game, man. This is for my all-time high. What does he do? I can't move that knight yet. He also has a back rank live too. I think I'm going to go here and then rook. I mean, if I take his queen, He takes, right? I take. And the back rank is live. You got to deal with it. And I think trading is fine right now. I'm up pawns. I'm up 2 pawns. Bring that clock back down. Last game of the night, just to get me into an all-time high. Shout out to Marihim. I feel like I'm pronouncing that terribly. I'm very bad with names. Okay, not a bad move. Just blocking that one square. I can't take, or else he's got my queen. How do we get out of this? He's looking at it twice too, which is kind of nasty. I am as well. Kind of want to move up. Add my bishop to the party. Or sorry, rook. Bishops and rooks, man. They don't look similar. I don't know why. Okay. Add my rook to the party. Next, I'm going to give us a little patio for my king to smoke on just in case things get stressful. Which I like this up. It's only got a light square bishop. It's looking here. I'm double defended, so I can move it. And I can take. He takes. I'm not going to do it yet. And if he takes, I take, then he's double looking at this. So I do have to move it for now. What's the best square? Probably here. TSN turning point. I'm going to throw it here. It's defended. We're still double. He's double looking at this, but I'm double looking at this. Okay. We don't mind this. That's a fun check too. I think we throw this here first. I think we check, take, or check and grab that. If he moves his queen, which I think with that, he might. But this is fun because if he goes this way, there is a check involved. Oh my gosh, he saw it. Still. Can't. He saw it. We go here. Take with this. To double look at it still. Check. How do I look at that square? By taking with this. That's going to be a check. This is scary. I want to pawn push forward, to be honest. I think here to be safe. Here. Double defended. Yeah, but the check was gone anyways. We're up 2. Time's getting a little sketchy, but we're up 2. This is I'm just very nervous because it means a lot, this game. Okay, he's looking at it. I slide this up or I slide this over. I think I win a pawn push. It's 4v3. I bring my queen over, and I think it's game. Okay, if I take with this, he checks me. I think I have to take with this. Annoyingly so. He checks. I hide. And I run this guy up. Repetitive check is so annoying. I have to. Can't defend both. I can go here. He ties up the game. Ugh. Ugh. This is so annoying. I have to. Depending on what he does next, I have a mate now with this block and his only 2 outs. He can't check me. I guess he can here. Frustrating. Oh, why did I have to make this so sweaty for my all-time high? He has to check me, no? His only fear to check me is there. I just keep moving up. Is he going to repetitive check me? I'll take a draw, to be honest. Okay, I think that's a fuck up. I think that's a fuck up. He goes here. That's mate. Yeah, that's mate, no? Come on! Let's go! All-time high. What's the rematch again? No! Fuck you, Reheim. Go to bed. What time is it in Egypt right now? $5:07 a.m., bro. What did you wake up just half an hour ago? Go back to bed. Oh. New all-time high. 1091. As much as I want to play him to try and get to 1100, I think we're going to call it there. That was phenomenal. He made one mistake, and we capitalized. He was looking for a trade late. Only had a minute left on the clock. I knew this was covering his 2 outs. I knew if he went that way, he was screwed. But I also know if he went this way, I block his only out. Because he's forced to go here. It's here and here. Both are mate. He tucked his queen in the wrong spot. I was ready to take a draw on repetition and call it for the night. Obviously, he went here because it's looks the safest, but both were mate in 2. GG's. At least he didn't just repetitive check me. He went for a trade, which inevitably would bring him down. He's got the clock, and that pawn was phenomenal. My guy. All the way on the 6th rank, alone. He was all alone. Running deep into enemy lines. And it was because of him, which is why I found mate. That's phenomenal. Well, we're going to call it there for the night. Shout out to the one viewer who tuned in. Hope you had some fun. There's some entertainment there with some queen hangs. Reheim with the back-to-backs. Beat him with white and black. Honestly, I'm more confident with black now after learning the Caro Kann and a bunch of different variations and how to play it. I still played it pretty sloppy, but I understood it a little bit better. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Ciao for now.